Hello everyone and welcome. This is NanoTechNoob. As you can see, we are down in the mines, but we are most certainly not down in the dumps. As you saw in the intro, we mined up quite a bit of diamonds, and we have got a total of 39. Now, naturally, once you get diamonds, you want to get some diamond tools and armor, and you want to get them enchanted. Unfortunately, I don't have cows nearby, and so we can't get the leather for the enchanting setup. But while I was mining, I came in here, mined up the diamonds that were right here, and had found this. Uh, so we've got ourselves a dungeon here. We got ourselves a spider dungeon here. Now, for those of you who don't know, there are three different types of of dungeons. There are zombies, skeletons, and spiders. Sort of like how you've got three flavors in Neapolitan ice cream. You got chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. So, I say that because I don't really like strawberry, and I don't really like spider spawners. So, we got stuck with the strawberry. Why do I call it the strawberry? Well, with the chocolate, which is my favorite, that's like the skeleton spawner. You can get arrows that you can use for ammo, and bones that you can use for, well, farms, growing trees and plants. With the zombie spawner, it's more vanilla. It's very generic, however, with vanilla you can add stuff on it, like chocolate or fruit, so if you're a fruit guy. Uh, You can get carrots, potatoes, and iron potentially from it, as well as different armors and maybe tools. But you can do more with a zombie spawner than you could do a spider spawner. For example, you could get zombie villagers and purify them to get regular villagers, or you can turn them into drowns and get an overworld gold farm. With spiders, you can only really get string and spider eyes, which isn't completely useless, because the string can be used in crafting up wool and what else you use string for. Spider eyes, however, caught my eye. See what I did there? Ugh. It's creepy noise. Sounds like the alien from Alien vs. Predator. Not gonna lie. Anyways, with the spiders, it's a little bit more difficult to farm them, considering that, for those of you who don't know, a regular mob like a zombie or a skeleton is a 1x1x2. Spiders, on the other hand, are a 2x2x1. So it makes flushing them out of here a little bit more difficult. Plus, they like to climb on absolutely everything. It's insanely annoying sometimes. However, I think I have come up with a spider farm that will keep them from climbing everywhere and also funnel them up to an area that we can harvest them for their XP. As you can see, off to the sides, I've got areas dug out and dug up to mark the top corners, and this extends all the way back there where that torch is. And I believe it's gonna drop another 9 blocks. The way these spawners work is we need to get the spiders that spawn from this 8 blocks away, otherwise we won't get any more spiders spawning. So my plan is to drop them 9 blocks, transfer them all the way over to here where I'm going to be standing, and keep them more than 8 blocks away so we can just get a constant stream of spiders coming in. So yeah, I'm going to have to get this area mined out, and also for those of you who are wondering what's in the chest, we've got ourselves golden apple, a couple pieces of gold, name tag, saddle, and some just other generic stuff. We'll go ahead and take that, and also I will go ahead, cut the video here, get the area mined out, and I will be back to show you me building the XP farm. So, let me get to it, and right back. Alright, I'm back. As you can see, I've got this whole area mined out here, and I've started cleaning up the area. All of this is just going to be flat stone brick because I don't really expect to be seeing inside this area because this is where the spiders will be falling down. However, I did end up running into my little mine shaft. That's probably going to be alright. In fact, it'll actually make it a little bit easier to gain access to the XP farm. So, yeah, basically how it's going to work is I'm going to have the spiders drop down to here, and there will be water streams going from this side all the way over to this side here. And it will be bringing them to a centralized area somewhere right above where I'm standing right here. And there is one little issue that comes with my design, in that I require, I think it was 4 pieces of soul sand in order to get it working, because since the updated aquatic added in the bubble streams, it makes dealing with the spiders climbing on everything a lot easier, because now you can just force them up or down a shaft instead of trying to luck out dropping them down a shaft when they could easily just grab a wall and survive. So yeah, I'm just going to be building up this area here where the spiders are falling down first. Then I will be doing the intricate water streams that bring the spiders up to where we're going to be. So I'm going to go ahead, fill this area, because all it is just walls, and then come back for the more exciting part about it. As you can see, I'm holding some diamonds, which means we're going to craft our first diamond pickaxe. Decided I'd do that on camera for you guys. We're also going to craft up 3 more buckets and a flint and steel, because I'm definitely going to go need to grab some soul sand. But before we do that, I got the basic layout of how this is going to work. So, if we go ahead and grab a few buckets of water, I can show you. So basically, we're going to have the streams of water coming down this way, and once the spiders get over here, we're going to have the water come from basically these corners and flush them down into here. Once we get the spiders to this point, as you can see, the water cuts off, so we'll just have some more water flowing like so. Now, this spot right here is where we're going to need our first little bit of soul sand. It is where the spiders are going to be grouped up and sent upward. And basically how that's going to work is we're going to throw down a sign right there to stop the water, and right there as well. And we don't have to worry about these 2 spots being air, because we've got the diagonal flowing water. And they may get stuck in this spot, but again, they're 2x2, so they'll be clipping with this, so hopefully they'll get pushed up. And we want them into this corner because spiders are 2x2, this channel is 3x3. So we're going to be, sorry for anyone with OCD like me, but we're going to be funneling them into a 2x2 tunnel that's going to bring them upwards to where we are. Right. So I think right now we should probably get the obsidian collected up and head on into the Nether. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab up a couple pieces of obsidian and meet you guys, because I don't think you want to sit here for 5 minutes watching someone mine up obsidian. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get the Nether portal set up. This is probably going to be a temporary spot for it, unless I figure out a way to be creative, because I have a tendency to just slap it into the side of the nearest mountain and call it good. So, without further ado, let's hop on inside. Now, I was hoping I would be lucky. Soul sand. Oh, I started talking a little too soon. Got some soul sand nearby. We're just gonna be in here just to grab a few bits of it. As I said, we only need like 3 or 4, so 6 seems good enough. Ooh, lucky with a nether fortress right there. We will have to explore that. Probably will be in a later episode, but definitely will be exploring that in the future. It's not too loud. Yeah, I'll go ahead and click down to where we have the project at. Now, as I said, these blocks of soul sand will be for transporting the spiders straight up, because I really don't want to have to rely on them climbing, because they are extremely unreliable. So this will just help them get to where they need to be, so I don't have to wait for them to be there. Alright. So yes, got this right here. I probably will have to jump back to see exactly how I did it, and in the meantime I will get this section built up so we can focus on this section. Alright, so I got all the water streams in place down here, and had to make a small change to my original one because I added these stairs down here. These are to keep the spiders from climbing up in the event that they make their way to the side, so that way they can't interfere with the spawner. And so, as such, I had to change these blocks to slabs. Now that I think about it, I don't think I need zones, so I'll go ahead and... as you can hear, there are some items flying over pressure plates. That's because they are currently going in here, getting thrown down across over there. Just make sure they're not stuck. So, they get... spiders will come in through here. You'll notice I got stopped, but that's only because I'm 1 block wide. The spiders will come in, get stuck in this, and then get pushed all the way over to this side here. And I know it slows down there a bit towards the end, but as more spiders come, they'll get pushed up. So they'll make their way this way. This will get turned into an upward bubble stream. And I just have to make a shaft that goes all the way up. So from the bottom, this is 1, 2, 3, I believe. So we'll do 2, 5, so 5 blocks all the way up to the top. And we'll bring that over to here. This one will then go up another 3 blocks and come over by 4. And that is about the scaling that I have it at. So then we'll come over by 3. This can be flattened out there, and weave right here can be as well. So we'll come by 3. So, because we don't put that there, and build up a wall like that. So, what this is going to be the right here is the tunnel that the spiders get brought up, and then they'll be moved along, and they should be sitting, if I'm not mistaken, in this area right here. And for that area, blocking it off. That. Then bring these walls down. Like so. Then if we come down by 2 blocks, so, placing our last 2 pieces of soul sand there. Reason why is because we want the spiders to come across and then get pushed up into this area so we can have more spiders come in there. Also, the other reason why we want the bubble stream and why we want that separate area up there is when we kill the spiders, we're going to be standing slightly above them. I believe we're going to be standing on this block, so we'll be up there, so we can get the sweeping effect when we damage spiders, because I found out can't get the sweeping effect if you're standing underneath them. And because of that, the items will be falling down, and I'm going to have some hoppers down here to put them into the chest, but any items that get caught in the bubble stream will be brought up and then just dropped directly onto us. So I'll go ahead and get this section built up. And before I get up, actually I gotta smooth stone. So what I was about to say is basically we'll just be bringing the signs all the way up to this level right here. That's to stop the water from escaping out of this tunnel going up. And yeah, I will be back once I have more stone bricks. Alright, we got more stone bricks, so basically how we're going to be placing them is like so. We're going to need 2 more signs right here to stop the water that's going to be on top of these soul sand blocks from flowing backwards in here. Then get this wall up, and we'll need another sign there. So basically we're gonna have the water coming up. Have it come up like so. Water will be flowing right here. It doesn't look like it is, but on the top it should be. Let's see. So it is. Then the next part about it is we will have 2 signs right there. Come out like so. I need some trapdoors, but I can demonstrate how this is going to work by throwing some signs up there. Go ahead, put some more water. Have the water on top of there, which will create 2 bubble streams right there and some flowing water. That will be bringing the spiders in, but it will also be pushing the spiders up. This water stream is just to push any drops that come down. Let's go ahead and get these. I believe this section is finished, so we'll go ahead and make the wall. And grab a crafting table, craft up some trapdoors. 6 in total. So grab these water sources so it doesn't spill everywhere. Place the trapdoors. I believe the trapdoors go in that. And we'll also have some more stone brick slabs. Oh. Stone brick slabs will be running across that. That is where we're going to be attacking them from, which means we're going to need a way up. I've come 100% prepared, as you can see. Go ahead. Build the ladder up. Just like that. Oh. So that is how we'll look. We're attacking them from down here, or from right about here. The XP will be coming from underneath us. That's what those trapdoors are for, is to catch the XP to keep them falling all the way down. There will be hoppers underneath the trapdoors to collect any items, but I'll have to up and craft the chests. Then from here, we just need some two walls. Then water, like so. Water will be flushing any XP that is in there towards us. Then up down the slabs. I'm gonna need two more signs. This is to keep the spiders from drowning while they're in there. Although I don't think they can drown in the bubble stream. Then break this open right here, and we will need 2 more signs. Then we're going to be filling those back 4 blocks in with water. Grab that. Hop on up here. There's water there, and water. More than 2 spots. Or more than 4 spots. This crafting table. And the last 2 water streams go in right here. They will flow across and bring any items that get caught in the bubble stream up to us. Now, I believe that is all that we need for this little spider spawner here. The only thing left to do is wall up this area and take out the torches, and they should start spawning. So I will go ahead and get this last part built up, and then I will show you it when it is complete. So as you can see, I threw in some glass here so you could see the spiders in the pipeworks, but they will all eventually make their way down into this corner over here. They will try to swim up a little, but eventually their AI will give out and they'll just go back to idling. And when they do, they'll just get pushed along. And as you probably just saw there, once this one bumped into the other one, it got sucked up. Yeah. So if we go ahead and hop up here, notice that they are all right here. One downside to this is if you decide that it's a good idea to approach them, they can hit you because they're pressed right up against this block. So that is a downside to it. It's got particle effects. That's interesting. Yeah, so basically you just gotta be wary around here and get a sword and just start sweeping away. This is probably the only time in which Bane of Arthropods will ever be a useful enchantment, but yeah, as you can see, we've got ourselves a working string, spider eye, and XP farm. So yeah, in the next episode, I am planning on getting an enchanting table set up, which means we're gonna have to go exploring and try to find us some cows. So yeah, that is about all that I have time for today, so I hope you enjoyed. if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, if you have any ideas on spider farm that is a little more simplistic than this, then feel free to let me know down in the comments below as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.